Ever wonder what happens at work when an employee gets hurt? Well, it's important to have workers' compensation claim adjuster professionals like Wanda Clark on board to help address that. Wanda has been in the industry for many years and has reviewed thousands of claims that leave one wondering if it's a true claim or if it's the latest primetime drama. Wanda has a breadth of knowledge and openly shares her experiences from which others can learn.
I have been in the workers' comp claim environment since 1988 and it's still moving forward. I have had to go actually into the courts, not only the workers' comp court, but actually into criminal court for individuals that have made fraudulent claims. So I've traveled out of state to be a witness, to provide the information that made me arrive at my decision. And so it is quite an experience to sit and watch the person that you are speaking of stare at you angrily, knowing that the facts that you're presenting are factual, and try to have her attorney diffuse that. So you have to be on course, know your claim, know the value of your claim, and what position you are. You cannot get in and want to say, I don't know, could be, should be. You have to be adamant. It is what it is.
Not all injuries that occur at work are acceptable claims.
For instance, we had an employee who alleges that she sustained a fall at her workplace. And during the investigation, she told me her story and how horrible it was that they didn't have the safe work environment for her. And I guess she was not familiar that cameras is everywhere. So we pulled the video on the date of her alleged injury. It was icy, snowy. I mean, it was horrific. It was taking individuals 2 and 3 hours to get to the workplace. She did indeed fall, but she just could not believe that her claim was not acceptable because she fell at work. Would you wear 3-inch heels in the snow, walk from the wet pavement into a ceramic flooring, and expect free flow walking? I don't think so.
Claims aren't always as they appear. Some injuries are alleged to be work-related, but through discovery it's learned that it may have happened somewhere else, like while playing golf, so it is very important to check the index and thoroughly investigate.
The funniest thing is when you bring up the index on a claim, and sometimes the person can be so convincing, such as a 65-year-old lady, and here you're just heartbroken that she has this injury, and her employer is just treating her so mean, and her supervisor, and you pull up the index, and the first thing slap you in the face is that she has filed claim after claim. And if you look at it, it's always in around the same time a year, each year. Obviously, which we finally learned, is that she wanted to visit out of the country. And this was her resource of income because she didn't have any vacation time. So she would be able to receive benefits while she was out of the country. So when this was brought forward to her, because actually the investigation on that particular claim, we actually followed the individual to her country and videoed her where she was doing laborer's work that was just, made everyone tired looking at it. But she couldn't do anything when she was allegedly at the doctor's office. And when you show her the picture and the video, and for her to look at you and says, that's my twin sister. And the judge says, produce her. she knew she was in trouble. End of story. For all of you all that are interested in the workers' comp and the various states, you can go out on your computer, go on your internet. If it's one that said Missouri workers' comp law, workers' comp in the state of Illinois, you can pull it up and read for yourself.
After more than 35 years in the workers' compensation profession, Wanda does have a next chapter that she looks forward to starting really soon.
Someday, without naming any names, I'm going to write my book. And I hope to be on Oprah, some of the fancy shows, So if you see me in my new career, touring on my book, remember me.